So here we are, pulling up to the house through the dirty windshield. Now, you'll note that this is the
not
average
typical house.
Totally typical
not
house,
typical
Orlando.
House.
Everybody in Orlando lives in a house like this, at least.
In their dreams.
Totally like this. Nice plants. We got the house there. Over here, you'll find some horses. So, hello Floridian and Fukuoka.
Hello.
Tell us a little about yourself.
My name is Sky, and I'm about to start school in Japan. I'm going to start my master's degree. And currently I live in Florida with my husband and our 4-year-old daughter. And we've got about 2 months, maybe 2.5 months, and we should be moving to Japan. So we're starting up a channel called Floridian in Fukuoka. You've already found us, congratulations. And we're really excited about the move. It's going to be awesome. I'm getting my master's degree and it's going to be pretty epic. By the way, I study humanities, so my degree will be in Japanese humanities.
What are your goals for the next 2 months?
Finish getting my house packed. That's taking a lot more time than I thought it would. Figure out what clothes I'm taking with me to Japan. Figuring out what toys of my daughters are going with us to Japan. We're about to finish off some paperwork for the school. We have to get a certificate of residencies so that the school will tell Japan that we're allowed to live there. And then we take those and we have to go to the, what is it, consulate here in the States and get our visas. And then after all of that fun stuff is done, we finally get to buy our plane tickets. So I've got all of that planned. Luckily we already have our passports, so that much is done. Yay! Oh, also I have to keep practicing Japanese because, well, I don't speak it fluently, or much at all. But I'm trying really hard. And I recently learned kana, which is hiragana and katakana, and now I'm trying to learn kanji, which is exponentially more difficult.
Okay. What do you think the weirdest thing about Japan, or hardest thing to get used to, culture shock-wise or otherwise, will be?
I'm really loud. Americans are really loud, and I'm extra loud for an American. So I think it's going to be a huge culture shock for me to be in a place where I really need to be a lot quieter, and that's going to be really difficult for me to get used to.
Okay.
And my daughter too. She's loud like me.
How do you think the holidays will be for you? Because you have a pretty big holiday-type family.
Yeah, my family's really big into holidays, so I think the holidays will be a little bit of a shock. I'm really excited about our first Christmas there, but I'm trying to, make myself remember it's going to be really different than what I'm used to, and I don't really know what to expect, so hopefully that'll help a little bit. But my husband has already informed me that we have to get our Christmas dinner from KFC, because according to every other video we've seen on Facebook about it, that's what you do at the holidays. So it'll be strange not having Thanksgiving, which is an American holiday that we celebrate at the end of November. It's always the last Thursday in November, so it'll be kind of strange not having that one because that's a pretty big family holiday for my family.
Okay. What do you think Japan will be like? Just, your impression of how things will be, what it's going to be like, based on videos you've seen.
I think it's going to be hot in the summer and cold in the winter. And I know that sounds super obvious, but really, because from the videos and things I've seen, there really isn't any central air. So there's kind of no escaping the heat or the cold or, whatever the temperature happens to be. I think it's going to seem really busy, because we're going to be in Fukuoka, which is a pretty decent sized city. I think it's the 6th largest city in Japan right now. So I think it's going to be really busy and kind of packed. I'm kind of a country girl, as you can see. My I'm out at my parents' right now, and I'm used to big open areas and not a whole lot of people. And I think there's going to be a lot of food, and I'm really excited about that. Obviously, I'm overweight because I'm an American and I don't know anything about moderation, which hopefully I will learn in Japan.
Alright, well, we will talk to you later when we have more questions. So, these are the horses that are completely normal for people to have in Orlando,
Well,
right in the middle of the city.
There are more horses in Florida than in Tennessee or Kentucky.
There's also used to be a lot more cows too than in Texas. Although I don't know what the number stands at anymore.
Yeah, I don't know about the cows, but
Yeah, no, Florida used to be one of the largest producers of cattle until, I don't know, 70s or so. Then they started
Is that your guy?
losing
That
ground.
sweetheart, your baby?
Yeah.
But these are just numbers I'm throwing out off the top of my head, so.
Oh, like me.
She likes you.
Huh?
And
Here's for my guy.
they're putting on the piece that is the piece that goes over the mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, Sonny. Uh-huh.
it's a bridle with a lead rope.
Bridle with a lead rope. So just cut that other part out.
Pretty boy.
Oh, and here's
Right there, Levi.
Black, I believe. Although it's hard to tell when it's summer and he's brown.
This is my pretty boy. Needs the lead rope. That part.
Just set it down, baby.
You have to put it over his neck so he doesn't take off.
Can't run.
He's sticking his nose in.
That's not me.
Hi, Shiva.
do this. Okay.
You don't know how to tie a knot.
That's
That's all you do. Pulling up and you're tying a knot.
climbing up with my guy.
Do it again. Yeah,
No, she's good. Keep her right there.
Over here.
Guy,
The white one is Sweetheart. Brown one is Shaiba.
yeah. Hi, guy.
And the darker brown big one is
So
black.
what?
I already
Who?
introduced Black.
Isn't black in Florida.
And
Kids.
Well, I guess we'll have to.
because you see the lovely slime on her chin.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
She's had her algae bath this morning.
She loves swimming in the pond.
See all the pretty slime?
Nom nom nom.
Oh, yeah. There you
Hey,
go.
Raven, over here.
Gonna walk with
Ready to help
Mama.
me? Take the lead rope. Let's walk 'em.
Kinda need this rope.
Come.
You're just hoping for treats.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Ouchie, oochie.
Get in the shade, Mom.
I'm trying to keep an eye on it.
Brush him. Brush him for me.
Maybe not there.
Want to brush his leg?
You want to come around on this side and brush him so Daddy can get cute videos of you?
Look. Come up here. Brush his leg.
Oh, you want to brush that one?
You can go ahead and brush. I'll move around you.
Well, you can help me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, but
go
she
ahead.
can't reach.
Yeah,
she
go-
can't reach up there.
Go ahead and brush, and that way she'll brush. You might be semi-famous
Don't
someday.
jump, baby. You might scare him.
As much as I talked about you guys getting used to riding different horses, Levi, I don't want to break up a perfect combination because you and Sweetheart work
Yeah.
great together.
If you guys work well together, that's good. Because she's a...
That's Mama's guy, huh?
And here we are. Well, here they are, brushing the horses, getting all the dust and sand and
All the
brushes out of their hair,
pond algae out.
so when they put the saddle on, it doesn't irritate them.
Make sure there's nothing on the girth strap. It's going to irritate them. You want your neck scratched?
Looks good here.
Neck scratched.
Okay, so hopefully we'll get this. This is the saddle being put on. That's a saddle blanket. Again, protects the horse from style, if I'm not mistaken.
That's Western.
It is?
Yes, it is.
Get back here.
I thought...
Get back.
It's Western. This is a Western all-purpose saddle. The
Ah.
ones that have the big horn on the top are for roping, but they're still Western.
There you go.
Okay, so what's the English? Is just flat?
The English doesn't have
When you're going around
the
behind them,
front piece like that, it's flat here and it has the back that comes up, and it doesn't have the fenders like this. It's just the stirrup strap going down.
Okay.
That's because I believe your brother has it.
Miss?
Horses like
You
to
got
nip.
here.
Well, this one likes to nip. Vanessa. And the other thing you have to worry about is they like to hold their breath and
Big time.